Hi, my name is Lauren Stein, and I did my internship at UREC as a fitness manager in the fitness center, and Stephanie Getz, or Steph Getz, was my supervisor. So first I started doing remote work for Steph because UREC was not open due to COVID-19. So I created a PowerPoint for the new hire fitness assistants, and I explained how to spot, how to properly squat, deadlift, and bench. And we need to teach them these things so in the case of that a participant asks how to do one of those things, then we can show them what the correct form is. So then I filmed one of my coworkers from home squatting, benching, and deadlifting at my home gym, and I did a voiceover explaining how to do each of those. And then I took a video of her doing the incorrect form of each of those exercises, and I created a quiz on Canvas where they had to choose what she was doing wrong. So then UREC opened for 3 weeks, so I had training to go over the policies and procedures, and each week we tried a new way to run the fitness center. So the first week we had a designated check-in person at the entrance to the fitness center, and we had people go up the back stairway instead of the stairs going up to the cardio deck, and we had people there were out of order signs on some of the machines to keep them socially distanced, and we asked that people kept their masks on in between machines, but they could take their mask off while exercising. And a person kept count of each of the people that exited and entered the facility. They signed them in at the beginning. So the last week was the free weights area was stanchion off, and there was one entrance and one exit with fitness assistants stationed at each place with an iPad, and they would count how many people went in and out, and just to monitor capacity because we had to have 50%. So then I did some more remote work the last week where I added tasks to the list of what to clean and added forms to the iPad using the software Connect 2. I met my goals, which were to create the PowerPoint and videos for the new hires, do the online training, work my scheduled shifts, and give feedback for the fall. The only challenges I faced were participants complaining about how the fitness center was run, and there were lots of issues with the iPad, technical issues. So another problem would be checking for normal policies like having clips on the end of the bars or bringing a bag into the gym or having chalk, which we're not allowed, but we usually check for those because there's someone standing in the nucleus, but now there's nobody standing there because of the different zones, so it's hard to check or see if someone's not using clips or has a bag. So I have worked here before, so I already know that UREC goes above and beyond my expectations, and it was different because I already know the strengths, which are inclusiveness, family-like environment, fun, motivating, and the people who work at UREC are truly some of the most spirited and uplifting people that I've ever met, and they tried so hard to make an opening possible because they know what UREC means to people, and it's so much more than just a gym to work out, at least in my opinion. So I would say the only weakness was the professional staff not listening to the fitness staff's recommendations for how to run the facility in the fall. The fitness staff does not like the face shields, and we think it's unfair that we're the only department that has to wear them. I do understand it is an extra precaution and for our safety, but sometimes it's hard to hear and it's hard to see because when you breathe it fogs up and you can't see. And I think that all of the staff should have to wear them, not just fitness. And so I learned that even though I'm a very social person, I can still spread the UREC energy while wearing a mask by using hand gestures and nodding your head and just, still taking the time to talk to participants. And I learned that it's a privilege to be a manager, and I like being able to delegate tasks and have more responsibility. I saw growth in myself because this is my first time being a manager, and I have the courage to delegate tasks and face a participant if they're not following the rules. I still will continue to grow this year by adjusting to the new policies and procedures and doing the best I can to make sure everything runs smoothly, especially with the new rules. and there might even be more added things throughout the year that I have to just become adjusted to. So I would like to own a gym in the future. Therefore, I understand now all of the hard work and planning that goes into running a gym and all of the things you need to take into consideration. I would not do an internship here because I already worked there during the year, but I had no choice this summer because my internship got canceled, as a lot of other SRM students did too. So I needed to work somewhere. However, I do highly recommend working here. I recommend for any SRM student to work here because it is one of the most impressive facilities nationwide, and it has been a privilege to work here and meet all the people who will help you in your career and take a true interest in your success.